Alright, J Schlatt Christmas album tier list. Ready, set, go. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Oh boy, this one's special because it was the first song released before the rest of the album. A little teaser for everyone to get a taste of just how great this was going to be. And it's genuinely one of the best songs on the album. I don't know if it's the best, I haven't quite decided, but the energy of the song is great. And while I am trying to rank these songs more on them being covers, so the original, obviously not going to be able to eliminate all bias, certain Christmas songs that I'm going to like more than other ones, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town is a great one, but this performance of it is just so lively. The song has a faster tempo than most of the other songs in this album, and it just makes you want to sing along and snap along, and I just love the energy that this song exudes, so I'm going to have to put it in S tier. It's a Christmas classic now, and I'm definitely going to be playing this in future Decembers.
Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays is a song that I don't think I'd ever heard before this album. Every other song on the album I had heard before, except for this one. It's got a lot of the same energy that Santa Claus is Coming to Town has. I just want to snap along to it. You want to sing along to it. It's not quite as good as Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Not quite a Christmas classic for me, but it's an amazing cover. And so that's exactly where it's going.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Some would say that putting Baby It's Cold Outside on this album is a little bit controversial considering its reputation in the last couple of decades, but I mean, that's who Schlatt is. He's not afraid to be a little controversial. And ignoring any implications the song might have that people have argued about, just looking at it as a cover, it's really nice. I think the secondary vocalist in this song did really well. Her voice really complements Schlatt's with the high pitches and the low pitches right next to each other. A little bit different from the other two songs that we've ranked so far. I'd say it's got jolly vibes. Good cover, a little slower, has a nice swing to it. Very solid.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let It Snow is one of my favorite Christmas songs, and Schlatt did a really good job covering this one. Great song, has some real cozy vibes. I was listening to it walking down the street after dinner the other day, and it just felt great. Despite the fact that there's no snow where I live, the song made me feel like there was. And so I'm gonna throw it in jolly vibes.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
It's funny because I feel like everyone who I've seen listen to this album for the first time sees the Christmas song pop up, and then it's like, what's that? And then all of a sudden hears chestnuts roasting on an open fire and goes, oh, it's that one. And it is that one. It's a very famous Christmas song. It's the Christmas song, after all. And I like it, but I don't know. It's not quite as strong as most of the other songs on the album. I think this song has the slowest tempo, maybe tied for the slowest tempo. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but Schlatt himself said that he found that the songs that were quicker, a little more snappy, were both easier to sing, and he just enjoyed them more. And I guess I would agree with him. I find this song very relaxing, but when it comes to just the sheer Christmas joy that comes from each of these songs, this one doesn't quite hit the levels that most of the other songs in the album do. So I'll have to put it in good background track. Not a bad song by any means. And by putting it in this tier, I'm essentially saying that you could put it on in the background around Christmas time. You could have it playing on the loudspeaker in a convenience store. It would go along just fine with all the other Christmas songs that play. I don't hate it by any means.
Make the Yuletide gay.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas might be my favorite Christmas song of all time. I've got a lot of nostalgia tied to it, and there's just something about it that not only is relaxing, but just makes me want to melt away with a cozy blanket wrapped around me. This song, I think, has just about the same, maybe a little faster, slower, but almost the exact same tempo as the Christmas song, so it is fairly slow, but I think the slow tempo just works better in this song. It's also listed as the last song in the album on the cover that you can see here, as well as on the YouTube version. But on some other platforms I've seen it listed in different spots. But I think it really does work well as a finishing song. The last few whimsical notes that play right at the end of the song really just wrap up the whole album. Schlatt's voice fits very well with the soothing vibe. Overall, I think it's an amazing cover.
I'm of a white Christmas.
White Christmas is another nice, relaxing song with some great complimentary vocals. I really like the other vocals that appear in this song. I really like the part with the whistling. It's just so whimsical. And, you know, I don't know whose whistle it is, but maybe it's Mr. J. Schlatt's whistle. And if it is, then I can say that he's got a nice voice and a nice whistle. So, anyways, really nice song. I really like it. Again, not quite to the heights of Happy Holidays and Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, but definitely comfortable putting it in Jolly Vibes tier. And the last song that we will be ranking, oh boy, it's the most wonderful time of the year. This song, again, one of my favorite Christmas songs. I think this also could have really worked well as a final song, the album. And I've seen it as a final song on a couple other music platforms, but again, on the YouTube version and on the cover with songs in a certain order, not the last one. But after a few slower paced, relaxing, cozy songs, we come back to the beginning of the album with a high energy, higher tempo, just grand song that really just the energy that it brings. It's incredible. It really, I think this song might actually show more than any other song on the album the heights that J. Schlatt's vocals can reach. They're amazing here. They're amazing in all the songs, but this song in particular, I think just blew me away the most. I can really see that J. Schlatt was putting his all into the project and into his performance. And so, along with Santa Claus is Coming to Town, I'm going to be putting It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year in the top tier of being a Christmas classic. So that's my ranking of J. Schlatt's Christmas album, a very 1999 Christmas. This really did feel like an amazing, special, passionate project, and I really hope to see more music, not even just Christmas music, but music like this from people who might not even be in the music industry, but have a passion to make something great and special. So if you didn't like the video, great. And if you did like the video, that's even better. I'm gonna go drink some hot cocoa and eat some ornaments. That's all I've got for you. Merry Christmas.